So, most respected participants, good afternoon. Good afternoon and welcome to this national webinar organized by the School of Engineering Library, Cochin University of Science and Technology, CUSAT, Cochin, Kerala. So, before moving on to our session, I would just like to introduce our university for those joined from outside CUSAT. As you know, CUSAT is a state university in Kerala with a global recognition. It has been featured in the Times Higher Education World Ranking, University Ranking since 2017, and is also ranked by the QS World University Rankings. Additionally, the university has been consistently ranked among the top 100 universities in India under the Government of India's National Institutional Ranking Framework, that is NIRF, since 2016. In the 2025 NIRF ranking, CUSAT was placed 34th among Indian universities. Recently, CUSAT was ranked first in the Kerala State University ranking by the Kerala State Higher Education Council. The university has collaboration with and exchange programs with several world-class universities, attracting international students for study and research, and sending our students to these universities. CUSAT offers a wide range of academic programs, including PhD, postdoctoral, postgraduate, and undergraduate programs across multiple disciplines. CUSAT offers BTech in civil, mechanical, electrical, electronics, computer science, information technology, safety, polymer, marine engineering, naval architecture, and instrumentation. CUSAT offers several MTech programs in these branches. There are also MSc, MA, MCA, MBA, LLM, MFSC, MVOC, and various 5-year integrated programs in science like MSc in Photonics, Computer Science, Biological Science, Chemistry, Maths, Statistics, Physics, and Environmental Sciences. CUSAT offers 5-year BBA LLB, BCom LLB, BSc LLB, and 3-year BVOC. School of Engineering is the largest academic unit of Cochin University. For more details, please visit cusat.ac.in as well as soi.cusat.ac.in. So, with this, I will start my session. Thank you. I welcome all of you to this session. So, we will start from Scopus database, and this session is offered to mainly to research scholars who would like to publish their articles in prominent journals on human studies. So this is the Scopus journal search page. So we need to publish and we need to have literature, review of literature. So for both purpose, how can we identify literature belonging to human studies? So here, this is the Scopus journal search page. Please note that this is free to all. This is free to all. In order to get this site, you can just do a Google search for Scopus sources. Scopus sources. Then it will show you the first result, Scopus sources, and you will reach this page. Sorry, this page. So this is the Scopus journal search page. And Scopus has another interface, that is a subscribed interface. Those who subscribe to Scopus database will have this feature or this screen also. So here you can go to, from here you can go to sources, but here you will be in a position to explore more about bibliographical data regarding a university, a country, a person, journals, topics, everything. So that is Scopus indexing database. As you know, Scopus is an indexing database. So normally indexing databases don't publish journals. They actually index. They index means first they would select some journals out of many journals on the basis of some quality criteria set by them. Plus they would give you a single window search facility for identifying articles published across these journals. Plus, they would give you analysis part. that is identifying H-index of a particular university, H-index of a person, and journal metrics, everything. So that is about Scopus indexing, Scopus as an indexing database. Similarly, this is an indexing database, then there is another group of databases, that is full text databases. So I will just show you one full text database, that is Science Direct. Science Direct is the name of a full text database. Publisher name is Elsevier. Product name is Science Direct. So this is a full text database. That means you will be in a position to get both metadata and data. Metadata and data. Metadata means bibliographical details of a particular topic. For example, women entrepreneurship search. So here you can see that you will be getting bibliographical data, that is metadata, data about data, plus the actual data, that is view PDF. When you click this one, this article, that is metadata plus data, whereas Scopus would be giving you metadata only. So that is the difference between a full text database and an indexing database. Indexing databases only index journals, and journals are published by independent publishers. So this is about the full text database and indexing database. So now we are going to identify journals, scholarly journals, or Scopus indexed journals. First, we are going to identify Scopus indexed journals on women studies. So here I am just giving one keyword, this one. So I am not selecting, please note that. I am just typing this one and I am not selecting, because immediately you type, when you type something, immediately Scopus would give you suggestions. So instead of going to suggestions, I am just going to find sources. Now you can see 95 results. 95 results means 95 journals belonging to these areas. And moreover, you can see these journal titles, and here you can see site score, that is journal metrics. So when you see this one 8.0, this is the most important journal, or most cited journal, or journal having more impact, we can say. Okay, and this side you can see publishers, its publishers, and see Springer, Elsevier, Sage, Elsevier, Taylor Francis, John Wiley. So Springer again, Sage. So this way, and you can note one thing: these are prominent publishers. So those who are new to the identifying journals for publishing, please note that these are prominent publishers. That means they are not ordinary publishers. They are publishers widely known. They are publishing journals, quality journals. They are publishing Scopus indexed journals. So my first suggestion is that whenever you want to publish an article, as far as possible, select a journal by prominent publishers. That is very, very important. Journal by prominent publishers. So who are the prominent publishers? So I will just share some of the publishers. And their databases. So Elsevier, you have already seen this one, Science Direct by Elsevier. Elsevier is the publisher name, and Science Direct is the product name. And please also note that prominent journals are published by three category of people, or three category of publishers. And the first category is prominent publishers like this Elsevier, then Springer, prominent publishers like Elsevier, Springer, and Sage. So I am just showing their databases, full text databases. Emerald, Wiley, Taylor and Francis. Then next category is institutional publishers, institutional publishers like Cambridge University Press, Oxford University Press, Pennsylvania University Press, universities, IIMs, IITs. So universities or institutions or higher education institutions. So one example is Cambridge. Cambridge Core is the full text database name. Cambridge University Press. Cambridge Core is the full text database name. It contains all Cambridge University published journals. I'm deliberately giving you this one because you can go to this website even though you don't have access at your institution, because search is free, and you will be in a position to get more number of open access articles from these journals. So there are possibilities because open access is free, gold open access. Open access articles are free to all. So you can search, identify metadata plus open access articles. Then Cambridge Core. Next one, Oxford Academic. This is the full text database name, Oxford Academic. Then next category. So prominent publishers like Elsevier, Sage, Emerald, Wiley, Talon Francis, Springer. Then next category, university publishers. Next category is associations. Associations like ACM, like uh, ACS, like IEEE, like IEEE. So these are the three category of prominent publishers. So why I'm showing this one? Because as far as possible, please select a journal by these prominent publishers for publishing your articles or manuscripts that are important. Why? Because I will tell you. Okay. So now we are moving to, so these are the publishers. So these are the publishers, and we can select a journal in two ways. We can either go to these independent databases and identify journals, or we can identify journals by going to Scopus journal search page. Now we have conducted a search for women, only this keyword, women, and now this is listed again. Again, you can customize this search. For example, just click check. Please note down this one, 91 95 results. So just check this one, journals, and q1, q2, q3, q4, that is first quartile. Then I have checked first, second, third, fourth, that is q1, q2, q3, q4. Then apply. Now you can see that 95 became 51. That means journals and quality journals, we can say quality journals. Now you start searching. You start searching. So 51 journals. Please note that I recommend you, as far as possible, try to publish in a Q1 journal. So what do you mean by Q1? So 95, 51 journals, 51 journals, and I unchecked second quartile, third quartile, fourth quartile. So Q1 journals and apply. Now 18 results. So these are the Q1 journals in women's studies. So it is related to, normally uh, when we say women's studies, it means a course of studies about women in history, society, and literature. So it is when you see the titles, you can see that it is related to health, law, psychology, and other disciplines. So those who belong to these fields can also contribute a paper to these journals, and they can also check these journal properties. Okay. So when see this one, European Journal of Women's Studies. So I'm just checking this one, clicking this one. Okay, European Journal. So this is general. The general. This is sport. Okay, this is health. So this is general. I am just checking this one, European Journal of. Now you can see journal details. That is European Journal of Women's Studies. Years currently covered by Scopus from 1994 to 2025. Publisher Sage. Okay, now you can see site score is 3.4. So please note that social science journals belonging to arts and humanities, psychology, economics, some journals or most of the journals may not get large citations, large number of citations for the articles published in these journals because of the citation practice, or there are many things. So please note that site score value is 3.4. So I will just give you the idea behind the site score, or one of the general metrics. Site score is a general metrics, one of the general metrics by Scopus database. So site score is a general metrics by Scopus database, and it is calculated based on 4-year documents published in a particular journal, 4-year, and citation received over 4 years. So number of citation is divided by number of articles. Then we get a numerical value, that is site score. So Scopus ranks journals on the basis of site score, checking total number of articles published over 4 years and citation received for these articles over the 4 years. So 4-year citation, 4-year articles, and it is calculated. So now one more thing. There are SJR, SIMAGO, General Ranking, SNIP, Source Normalized Impact for Paper, and some other metrics are there. But normally you need this one, okay, because general metrics. Then you can see this one, view all documents. So when you have access to Scopus database, you will see this one. Otherwise, it will be like this. You may not be in a position to click and go to Scopus database. Here, now what happens? If you click this button, you will be taken to subscribed page of Scopus database, where you can see the journals total number of articles published over the years. So far, 995. And here, just click in here. Now you can see 2025, 2024. That is annually or yearly, it publishes around 40 articles. So that is a good journal. And moreover, you can see some of the authors having more number of articles in this journal. And subject area, arts and humanities, social science. So those scholars belonging to arts and humanities, social science can identify or check this journal. Then document type, article. Then keywords. This is again important, because we have just before we have given a single keyword, women, and we identified 85 or 51 journals. So please note down these keywords: gender, feminism, women, gender equality, so on. Okay, so please, scholars should note these keywords, because we can further search using these keywords, or you can also include these keywords in your Boolean search, so that you would be in a position to get more results, search results. And again, affiliation: which university published more articles in this journal on this topic. Then country-wise data. And please note that when you look at the country data, you can see that there are few articles from India. That's why I'm giving this uh, insight for you. Show all Canada. India, only one article. See this one. Only one article so far published from India in this journal. In this journal of, so this is published by this scholar, New Nations, Old Civilizations, a Partition Narrative. So you can check this one. You can check this one and identify the author, affiliation, from which university, and these things. Nehru Memorial Museum and Library. Okay. Then again, in order to identify what are the other topics, 995 topics. See this one. You can see here what are the topics. So those, when you identify a familiar topic, or when you have a familiar topic, a similar topic, you can consider contributing to this particular journal. Okay. So this way you can identify. Again. sources. I'm going to sources. Sources. 18 results. Then when you want to identify publisher wise, so enhance this one. Okay. Elsewhere. So Sage again. Aging. Okay. Reverend Francis. View all documents. Then 1134 documents so far. Individual. So annually, they also publish around 40 articles. Medicine, social science. Medicine, social science. So these are the keywords. Affiliation, again. Country. Maybe no article from India. Okay, no article from India. That is, these journals would easily accept your manuscript because they need Indian perspectives. So please try to publish or try to submit the manuscript to these journals because they would really accept a manuscript from India. Then again, history review by Taylor Francis. Again, view. Yes. So here, scholars, new scholars, or those who are about to submit or planning to submit, can just read these titles. Read these titles. Okay. And moreover, if you have access to Scopus database, you would be in a position to identify newest one, most cited one, otherwise search. So this would be available for you to search Scopus search options. Okay, so this way you can identify. So this is about identifying a Scopus indexed journal on or in human studies. So you can further explore. I am just giving you the method for identifying or searching Scopus indexed journals for publishing or citation. Again, when you want second quartile, that Q2 journals, just click here. Again, apply. Now you can see 21 results. BMC, healthcare, women studies in communication. So English teachers and teachers belonging to maybe technical teachers may be in a position to submit your articles to this particular journal. Journal of Women, Politics and Policy, Political Science, History, International Relations, and some other topics. Asian Journal of Women Studies, interesting one. So please check who has published this journal. Ellen Francis again, 2025. View all documents. So 620 articles. Again, individual. Okay. Social science. Keywords. So you can note down the keywords. Okay. So this way. And please also check these titles. So those who are, please note that, those who don't have access to Scopus, how can you identify the titles? You can directly go to this journal homepage. this Asian Journal of Women Studies. You can directly do a Google search for this journal. Yes, here you journal metrics. Okay, just click here, journal metrics. You can see site score. Now you could see site score there. So all prominent journals or prestigious journals would display journal metrics on the cover page or home page of this journal. So when prominent publishers display those things, you can believe that. Otherwise, even predatory journals or fake journals also display these false metrics. So please, so that's why I have showed you prominent publishers. Who are these prominent publishers and what are the important journals published by them? So here you can see browse all articles and issues, latest issue, current issue, all volumes and issues. So this way you can identify. Here also you can identify. Those who don't have access to Scopus database can directly come to journal homepage and search articles. And uh, please also see the option for submit an article option. Submit an article option. Check this one, and you would be asked to go to submission site where you need to create an author profile. Please note that standard journals accept your manuscripts only through author profiles, not through Gmail, email. Please note that. So never send a manuscript to a publisher through Gmail or email, because all standard journals accept your manuscript through journal author profiles. Author profiles. So go to submission site, and you can see that most of these publishers use a same kind of software for submission portal. So once you are familiar with the submission procedure, you need to add many things. So please take some time to create other profiles to a journal that you have selected. So that is very important. So these are very important for your submission purpose. So I think now I have given you Scopus indexed journals. So those who are outside women's studies can also identify journals like this. So here another option. Now this is, I unchecked this one, subject area. So when you check this one, so there is no subject area like this. Then yes, gender studies. Okay, apply. So another way, subject area 62. So some feminist review. Okay, another journal, monthly review, Journal of Lesbian Studies. So there are still many, gender and development. So you can also explore this way. So Taylor and Francis again. So please check that it is 2024. So you can just check if 2025 articles are uh, indexed by Scopus by clicking here, individual. Yes, it is up to 2024. So please send a mail to this journal if you are still, whether this journal is still indexed by Scopus database. Ensure that it is still indexed by Scopus database. Then you send your manuscript. So again, other subject field. Now this way you can identify. I'm just showing the way. For example, computer science, subject area computer science, apply this way. Computer science 508, Q1 journals in computer science. So it is Q2. So already one selection is there. So apply. No, 2000. Okay, 2000. And in order to identify Q1 journals in computer science, first quartile, apply. So, okay, this way you can identify. And please also note that the site score value. Q1 journals, first journal 108, high site score value. So the top site score value for human studies was 8.0 something. So science journals, they get more citations. So over the 4 years, they would be publishing more articles and they would be getting more citations. And that is why their site score get increased. So again, there is another facility. For example, subject area. So here you can, those who are outside this particular field can search your topic here. Okay, gender studies, apply. Then again, there is a combination search facility here, publisher, elsewhere, for example, elsewhere, apply. One result, that is Q1, because please check that. Here I have already checked the first quartile. If I uncheck this one and apply, now the result would be, oh, only one. Okay, studies, elsewhere, international forum, view all documents. Okay, knowledge production on. So this way you can identify. Moreover, you can go to this particular journal by a Google search or by visiting Science Direct. We are visiting the journal. So now you can see supports open access. Some journals you would see open access, only open access. So here it is supports open access. That means it would publish your articles upon payment and without payment. So those articles with payment would be available to all users in the world, all users. So here when you check this one, abstract only, this is a not paid article, abstract only, open access. Yes, this is an article for which authors have already paid article processing fee. That is why it became open access. So it is a hybrid journal. It is also called hybrid journal because it accepts both paid publishing mode as well as free publishing mode. Free means authors, this open access. For open access, authors pay. It is free for users. But some journals, you can see only open access. Those journals would be accepting your manuscripts upon payment, because though all articles in that particular journal would be freely available to all users. That is why they are called fully open access, gold open access. Another term you might have listened to, gold open access. And hybrid journals also provide gold open access facility. When you pay article processing fee to these journals, they made open, they make it open to all. So this way you can publish. And moreover, here also publish, submit your article. So click here, please explore these options, click here, and you will be asked to create a user profile, author profile. See, this is the author profile common for all Science Direct journals. So please create one. That is, then you will be asked to many IDs. So register now option, click on register now option and fill out those required things. Okay. So these are about identifying journals and publishing in these journals. First steps in publishing these journals. Okay. Then again, I'm going to give you what are the Web of Science indexed journals. You might have listened to some universities asking you to publish in Web of Science indexed journals. So what do you mean by that? So please note that Web of Science is also an indexing database. Now I am at Web of Science. I will just show you Web of Science. So Web of Science, like Scopus, is another indexing database. That means indexing databases don't publish journals, they index. That means they would select many journals for indexing out of out of 1 lakh journals. No, see, for example, 24,000 journals out of 1 lakh journals or 2 lakhs journals. So on the basis of some quality criteria. So how can we identify? This also, both these databases are paid ones, but the journal search page is free for all. Please note that. So the journal search page of Web of Science journals is master journal list. When you are not in a position to identify that, you please do a Google search, master journal list. Master journal list is the journal search page of Web of Science indexed journals. Scopus indexed journals we have seen. And what do you mean by Web of Science indexed journals? Web of Science indexed journals. So when you reach here, please note that mgl.clarivate.com/home. Okay. Please search journals without giving any keywords here. Anything, just search journals. So now you reached the journal search page, real search page. Here you can see Web of Science core collection include SCI, Science Citation Index Expanded, Social Science Citation Index, Arts and Humanities Citation Index, and Emerging Source Citation Index. So these are called the core Web of Science collection. Okay, Web of Science journals, core Web of Science journals. So your supervising teacher would ask you to publish in any of the scope of Web of Science index journals. Then please come to this page, and search, because I think you can uncheck this one. So when you check this one, you might have seen the total number of journals, that is 22,500. 22,500 journals are indexed by Scopus Web of Science database. Okay, and please note that this is the total number of SCI journals. So Science Citation Index. Please note that some of the women's studies journals belong to SCI. So Science Citation Index journals. These are the 9,400 journals are called SCI journals, Science Citation Index expanded. Okay. So I uncheck this one. Then we can check social science. Social science. Uncheck this one. Social science, arts and humanities. Emerging also you can uncheck, because these are the previously UGC CARE selected journals. 3 platforms: SCI, SSCI, and AHCI. Even though UGC CARE is not there, please note that Scopus indexed and Web of Science indexed journals are still relevant. Please note that. Because when you publish an article in a journal, please try to publish in a major database or major publishers database, because these would be searched more by scholars across the globe, and you will be noticed, your article would be getting more citations, more uh, reference, more read. Okay, so that is why we recommend that you publish your articles as far as possible in prominent journals. Journals are indexed by Scopus database as well as Web of Science. Now you can start searching. You can start searching. For example, now here we Women Studies International Forum. Okay, now I have copied this this journal. So here I am just checking this journal. Yes, Women Studies International Forum, Social Science Citation Index. Please check this one, where it belongs to. Web of Science core collection. Okay, where it belongs to. That is Social Science Citation Index. Social Science Citation Index. Here. So it's a journal by, now you can conclude that it is also a journal by Web of Science. Web of Science indexed journal. It is already a Scopus indexed journal. So please also note that prominent journals are simultaneously indexed by Scopus database and Web of Science. Please note. Because journals are same. Database are different, indexing database are different, but they index quality journals. Quality journals. That means when you check this 9,500 journals in science, SCI journals, you can see those journals being indexed by Scopus also, because prominent journals are published, indexed by both Scopus and Web of Science. Please note that. Okay. So this way you can identify. And moreover, one more thing. So just before you, I think you could see the homepage of this particular journal. I think this one. Yes. Yes, this one. Now you can see here impact factor. So some people think that impact factor is a property of science journals. Please note that it is not like that. So this is a journal belonging to women's studies, and this particular journal has impact factor. And then what do you mean by impact factor? Please note that it is the first journal metrics. Site score is a journal metrics. Please note that. Similarly, impact factor is another journal metrics, and it is the first journal metrics. First journal metrics, and it was invented by or designed by Eugene Garfield, and he established a company ISI, and he started indexing journals and giving impact factor to journals. That is why still some UGC documents and government documents carry the name ISI impact factor. Please note that ISI impact factor. And later he sold his company to Thomson Reuters. Okay, then Thomson Reuters was responsible for giving impact factor to journals indexed by Web of Science. And that's why you still see some UGC documents and government documents carrying Thomson Reuters impact factor. When you want to apply for a particular associate professor post, assistant professor post, there would be some question. When you fill out your journal, your article, then you would be asked to record ISI impact factor or Thomson Reuters impact factor. So that means now this impact factor is the property of Web of Science and Clarivate. Clarivate is the company giving impact factor to journals, and Web of Science is the platform. So Clarivate would give impact factor to all Web of Science indexed journals, or only Web of Science indexed journals would have impact factor, you can say. So what about Scopus? Scopus impact factor. This particular journal shows both the site score and impact factor. Yes, that is possible because prominent journals are simultaneously indexed by Scopus and Web of Science. That's why. So impact factor. When you see this one now onwards, when you see this one, when you see site score on a particular journal homepage, you can see that it says Scopus indexed journal. And when you see this one, 1.5 impact factor, it is a Web of Science indexed journal. So this way you can identify the quality of the journal, because when both databases index a particular journal, that would be a very important journal in the field. Please note that. So as far as possible, try to publish in those journals. Then I will just show you the formula. I think now you are able to check if a particular journal is Web of Science indexed and Scopus indexed. Okay. And what do you mean by impact factor? I can also give you that a simple formula just for your information. So impact factor is the first journal metrics, and this is the formula. So here citations, third year citation received for previous 2 years articles. That is 2 years articles, 2016, 2020, 2015, 2 year articles. And these articles received a certain amount of citations 2017. And the number of citations is divided by number of articles. Then we get a numerical value, that is impact factor. Formula is simple, but this formula is an IPR of Web of Science or IPR of Clarivate. Clarivate is the name of the company. Web of Science is the name of the product. So this cannot be copied. That is why Scopus uh, changed the formula to 4 years, because this is already taken 2 year impact, 2 year articles, third year citation. So this is impact factor. So on the impact factor is calculated by this way, but this is an intellectual property of Web of Science. So okay. So now Web of Science, you could see Web of Science indexed journal, Scopus indexed journal. Now I will show you another journal source, that is Google Scholar journals or journals ranked by Google Scholar. So for that, I am going to scholar.google.com. Here, uh, you might have used Google Scholar for identifying articles published across many platforms. Human studies, you can see give here like this. Okay, 62 lakhs. Then please also note that your my screen shows Q1, Q2, something like that. Q1, Q2. So search. When I search this one, I would be in a position to identify these are from Q1 journals, these are from Q2 journals, like that. For that, I have added one the software to my Chrome. This is an extension to Chrome. Okay, excitation. Please note down. So excitation is an extension to Chrome or your browser. So it would be then onwards. It would be giving you this data. This is from Q1. Okay. So now you can also search, also use Google Scholar for identifying articles, identifying journals. But please note that before coming to Google Scholar, please have an idea about prominent publishers. That is why I have given you this idea. Prominent publishers. Now you are able to check, for example, Wiley online library, Wiley, Q1 journal, Wiley. So now you are familiar with why it's important. Then again, next. So this one, don't know. University of Chicago, yes, University publication. Again, University of Chicago. Taylor and Francis, good one. Okay, so this way you would be in a position to identify important publishers, articles, publishers articles, and here customization option, everything is there. So now I am going to give you that option, journal option. For that, you go to this menu here, pull it down, metrics, take metrics, and now we can see these are the top 100 journals in the world on the basis of 5-year H index. They have ranked these journals on the basis of 5-year H index. And please click on view all option. Now you can see top 100 journals, top 100 journals. And when you click here, this 488 means 488 articles of this Nature journal have been cited at least 488 times. And this median, H5 median 754. When it comes to middle of that 5-year, then we will get more citation. Okay, so 488. If you click here, you will reach topics page. So which journal, which article has received more citations? So even though it was 488, now when it comes to individual articles, you can see that it received more number of citations. So by looking at the citation, number of citations, you would be in a position to judge the value of the article. This is a very important topic, and teachers, faculty members can give these to students. For example, when they want to identify topics, very important topics for their projects, for their articles, they can be asked to visit Google Scholar metrics page. Okay. Then now there is another search option is here. So this is a search option. I'm just okay. Here you just give uh, uh, women. Okay, even though I'm woman, but women is also coming. So now top 20 journals, 20 journals. So you can also see that these most of these journals are journals indexed by Scopus and Web of Science. And women, okay, Journal of Women and Aging, Women Sports, Minorities, Gender in Higher Education. Okay, this one. For example, this one, 16 articles have been cited at least 16 times. So I am just clicking on 16, Higher Education. Now you can see these are the topics. These are the topics. So topic searching. which topics are being published by this particular journal. Okay, and if you click here, you would be reaching the home page of this particular journal. So this is very easy. Similarly, Google Scholar list top 20 journals, 20 journals. And again, there is another option to search journals. That is, you can go to categories, social science, or arts and humanities, social science. Then again, subcategories, feminism and women's studies. Then you would be getting different 20 journals. So other scholars belonging to other discipline can just model this one. Feminist theory, 22 articles have been cited at least 22 times. Then this one. Now you reach this journal homepage. So this way you can identify. So that is about the Google Scholar metrics. Okay, so Google Scholar. And moreover, by checking Google Scholar, women's studies. So you can see some of the authors' names are underlined. That means these authors have a verified Google Scholar profile. So those scholars who don't have Google Scholar verified profile, please create one, because this is very important for your institutional visibility. And moreover, your articles will be distributed on the net. So here, when you come to this particular homepage of a particular scholar, now you can see that there is a search option here. So here you can see women studies. So I'm just giving a keyword, but there are scholars. Okay. So scholars putting gender equality, women health research, and you will be in a position to identify scholars working in this field. Okay, in the studies. Then you can also be India. So please note that when you put India and something on your profile, Kerala, then people would be in a position to search you out. Okay. Otherwise, there is no possibility. Okay. So this particular Goa University, India. So this particular Center for Women Studies. And so just see this one. See the articles. Okay. And follow if you identify that this scholar has published some important articles. Okay. So this way you can identify world-class scholars. Okay. So